Here comes an old friend of ours. She's called Duchess of Atholl. She's 57 feet long, traditional stern, built in 2006 by Hudson. She was last blacked in April 2024. She had 6 new anodes put on at the time. She had a full survey as well in April 24. That's available in the office for viewing. Paintwork's in reasonable condition. She's just come in from the marina up the road, actually, the Willows. Nice spot. So she's been in the hands of the current owner for just over a year, actually. He's moving back to France. So starting at the stern here, there's a midships engine. That's a Beta JD3. Mixture of portholes and bus-style windows through the boat. And we head towards the well deck. The well deck's a really good size, actually, 5 feet long. There's a view down towards the back of the boat. It's good social space, actually, up at the front here. Bench seats either side. The gas bottles are in the forward locker, 213 kilos with a changeover valve. You've got glazed front doors. The water tank's under my feet. Stainless steel, 564 litres. That's good size. The storage in the bench seats either side of the well deck here. There's a tunnel lamp. And she's really nicely fitted out. She's fitted out an oak tongue and groove and an oak face ply with sapele trim. The saloon is good size, 9'6". There's a sofa bed in here. That's brand new this year. Carpet in here. It's a more so squirrel solid fuel stove. And in the other corner on the starboard side, there's a television. It's a 22-inch E-Star 240-volt television. There is a satellite dish and FreeSat box. There's a stereo. It's a Clarion CD radio with 2 speakers. Radiators below the gunnels. Storage cupboards. And here's the dinette area. This turns into a spare double berth. There's plenty of storage underneath. All of the berths, by the way, have new mattress toppers through the boat. That's for the dinette, the main bed and the boatman's cabin, I believe. Storage under here. That's a lovely place to sit and eat your meals or use your computer, play board games, and there's the view down through. Lovely fit out, all really solid wood, as Hudson is known for. The galley's next. 6'6" long. There's a side hatch on the starboard side. Storage cupboards under the gunnels here. The fridge there is a 12-volt Lec fridge. There's an ice box in there. Stainless steel sink. There's a Vinette 4-burner gas hob with a cutlery drawer underneath and a cupboard underneath that. Under the sink there's good sized cupboards for storage. They go back to the bulkheads either end. Tile splashback. Cupboards in between the oven and the cabin side. Cupboards and shelves, actually, if I'm going to be accurate. And it's a Vinette grill and oven. It's a GG7000, if that means anything to anybody. Doesn't mean a lot to me, to be honest. It's an oven and grill, but there we go. And there's the view back through for the helm. The flooring is solid oak under the carpet in the saloon, the dinette, and the galley and bedroom. Down through the corridor, past these cupboards. Floor to ceiling storage here. All the wood's good and solid and thick. There's a wardrobe there with a shoe rack underneath at the bottom. And the bathroom's in here. The loo itself is a Dometic pump out loo. There's a ceramic basin countersunk into a storage cupboard underneath. There's a cupboard up there. Lovely tongue and groove on the cabin sides here. Here's the cupboard under the sink. Little radiator in here, and the shower is a tiled cubicle with a curtain that pulls across. I mentioned the radiator. Central heating on board is an Eberspacher diesel-fired system. There are 3 radiators on board. And into the engine room. Side hatches either side. It's a Beta JD3. Just over 3,200 hours on the clock. Pigeon box in here in the roof. That adds a bit of light and air when you need it. The batteries are under my feet. There are 410 amp hour domestics. They were brand new in 2025. There are 2 bow thruster batteries on board, new in 23, and 1 starter battery. The electrics are in here as well. There's a Victron Multiplus 1600 watt inverter charger. There's a galvanic isolator on board as well. Right, the stern cabin, really lovely in here. Feels very traditional. storage seat all the way along the starboard side with storage underneath, and on the right hand side you've got your roses and castles on the cupboards scumbling throughout. And these cupboard doors are, I don't know, I haven't measured them, 1.5 inches thick. It's really solid stuff. That turns into a spare double berth. That just drops down, the bedding's in there to pull across. Storage underneath. And over here you have your traditional drop down table with a cupboard underneath and the drawer. And there we go. Really beautifully done. There's a stove next to that. That's a Premier range solid fuel stove. Shelves on the right hand side of the steps. And out we go to the stern. That's Theodoric in the straps there. That's having a survey next week or so. There's the view from the helm. And we'll have another walk back through. So hot water on board. That's heated by the engine, the Eberspacher central heating system, and there's also an immersion heater fitted. The domestic alternator was brand new in August 2023. Lighting on board is halogen throughout. Just going through the engine room, I didn't mention the bow thruster. There's a Nobel's bow thruster. I don't know how many kgf it is, but it's quite efficient. We've used it doing the photographs and video this morning. Gearbox is a PRM 260. And all in all, she's a beautiful, lovely boat actually. She's ready for immediate occupation, and there's not a lot to do to her. All beautifully built, very solid, proper Steve Hudson boat. So there we go. She's got all the necessary navigation equipment to just turn a key and go. And for further photographs, fully downloadable colour brochure and the price, go to our website www.rugbyboats.co.uk.